Hi there. Good day, everyone. This is again Teacher Jerry A. Java for English with Jerry Java. Welcome back to my class. So this time we will be talking about sentence, but this time we will be talking about the type of sentences according to its function or purpose. Okay, there are four types of sentences. These are according to purpose or according to function, whether you'd be asking a question or whether you will just be narrating or telling a story or whether you will just be uh, asking people to do something or whether you will be like shouting or you are going to express an emotion. Okay, one first is this declarative. Next, we have imperative, then exclamatory, and interrogative. These are the four types of sentences according to function or why you will be using each type of sentence. Let's start first with the declarative sentence. The declarative sentence, from the word declarative, it declares, it just narrates, it just tells something. We have here a declarative sentence makes a statement. It just states something. It just says something. It simply tells something. And of course, it is punctuated or it ends with a period, full stop. Okay. Then, example here, we have, as you see the picture there, there is a dog. The dog in the neighbor's yard is barking. It just tells something, maybe an information. It just informs a fact, okay, an opinion, okay. We have then, of course, the imperative. What does an imperative sentence do? Why do we use an imperative sentence? We have an imperative sentence is a command or a polite request. It tells you to do something. It gives an order or a command or a request. It ends in a period or it can also end in an exclamation mark. We have here an example. Close the door. That's an order. It's a command, okay? It tells you to do something. When in fact, when you want to be polite, well, you could have, please be quiet, okay? That's a request. But both, they tell the audience or the listener or the reader to do something, so that is imperative. Next one, we have the exclamatory. From the word exclamatory, exclaim, exclamation. An exclamatory sentence expresses great emotion or excitement. It's a sudden or a rush, overflowing, overwhelming emotion. Like when you are very sad or very mad, very angry, when you are shocked, you are surprised, or when you are very happy, you are the tip of your emotion. You are like shouting at the top of your lungs. So it ends in an exclamation mark. Example here, the house is on fire. So when your house is caught by a fire, you'd be shouting at the top of your lungs in order to get help, okay? Then the last type of sentence as to function or purpose, we have the interrogative. An interrogative sentence asks a question. It simply seeks or searches, it needs an answer, so it asks a question. It ends, of course, with a question mark. Example here, is it raining? So that's a question. What do you see in that picture? That's also an interrogative sentence. Who am I? That's an interrogative sentence. Now, before we go to this pop quiz about the four sentence types according to function or purpose, let's do a little quick review first. What are the four types of sentences? We have the declarative. What does a declarative sentence do? It simply tells a statement. It just narrates. It just tells something. Then the um, imperative, it tells you to do something. It can be a command, a request, or an order. Then we have the exclamatory rather. An exclamatory sentence is an overflowing emotion. Okay, then it's an expression. Or and then the last one is of course the interrogative sentence. The interrogative sentence asks a question. Okay, ready? So you please choose your answers. Now here's our quiz. The direction says that you have in your answer sheet there, or also maybe in your notebook, tell which type or tell what type of sentence each statement is. You can have a declarative, imperative, exclamatory, or interrogative. One, I'll read the questions, I mean the statements or sentences twice, okay? One, have you made a decision yet? Have you made a decision yet? Write down your answer. Two, the girl in the white jacket is lost. The girl in the white jacket is lost. Three, the Bulldogs won the game in the last 3 minutes. The Bulldogs won the game in the last 3 minutes. Four, give me a piece of pizza. Give me a piece of pizza. Five, I did not finish my homework. I did not finish my homework. Six, where is my science book? Where is my science book? Seven, please come with me to the movies. Please come with me to the movies. Eight, I made a perfect score on this test. I made a perfect score on this test. 9. Why is John late for a date? Why is John late for a date? And 10, last number. Open your locker immediately. Open your locker immediately. Okay, let's go check them. 1. Have you made a decision yet? It asks a question. If you have made a decision, and it answers the question mark. So that is an interrogative sentence. 2. The girl in the white jacket is lost. It just tells something. It just tells a story that the girl is lost. So that's declarative sentence. 3. The Bulldogs won the game in the last 3 minutes. So it ends in an exclamation mark, and maybe the teller, the audience is happy. Maybe the audience is a fan of the Bulldogs, so he's happy that the Bulldogs won the game in the last 3 minutes, and he couldn't believe it. So it came as a surprise, as a shock to him. So that's exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory. 4. Give me a piece of pizza. That it tells you to do something, to give, to share your pizza, a piece of pizza to that somebody. So that is that's an order, that's a command. So that is imperative sentence. Imperative. 5. I did not finish my homework. I did not finish my homework. So for whatever reason, that just tells a story. It just narrates something. It just tells you that he was not able to finish his homework. So that's declarative. 6. Where is my science book? Where is my science book? So that it tells you, it asks a question about where could be his or her science book. So that, and it answers a question mark. So that's a interrogative sentence. Then 7, please come with me to the movies. Please come with me to the movies. So it has the word please, so it's a polite, so it's a request. So that's under, it tells you to do something. So that's a imperative sentence. 8, I made a perfect score on this test. I made a perfect score on this test. You are very happy that you got perfect score on the test, 100 over 100, and it ends with an exclamation mark. So that's exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. 9, why is John late for our date? Why is John late for our date? There's supposed to be a date, and you're asking why John is late. It ends with a question mark, so that's interrogative sentence. And last, 10, open your locker immediately. Open your locker immediately. That's an order, that's a command. It tells you to do something. It tells you to open your locker now. right now. So that's, it tells you to do something. So that's imperative sentence. Okay, let's check that. For number one, that's int or interrogative. Two, declarative. Three, exclamatory. Four, imperative. Five, declarative. Six, interrogative. Seven, imperative. 8, exclamatory. 9, interrogative. And 10, imperative. So if you get only 0, if you get perfect, or you get 1 mistake, that's excellent for you. If you got 2 to 3 mistakes, very good, that's good. And if you get 4 to 5 mistakes, fair enough, you passed. But if you got more than 5 mistakes, that's halfway there. You have to view the slide or my presentation or the video again for you to review. Okay, revisit. Okay, that's very simple. Now, why do we need to know about these four kinds of sentences: the declarative, imperative, exclamatory, and interrogative sentences? For us to be, for our composition, or our work, our letter, anything, or even our speech will not be boring or dull or robotic or monotonous. Okay, so you have to use a lot these kinds of sentences. By using the four types of sentences in your writing or in your speech, you can make your paragraphs more interesting. Okay, now read the sample paragraph below. Read with me there. My favorite type of fast food is pizza. I could eat pizza morning, noon, or night. Pepperoni is my number one choice. I also like double cheese on top. I wish I could order a pizza right now. That these paragraphs sounds boring, right? So let's see how we can use the four types of sentences and make it more interesting to the reader. So here it goes. So we will be using the four kinds of sentences. All these types, the only type of sentence being used here is just the declarative. Let's use the other. What is your favorite type of fast food? My favorite is pizza. I just love pepperoni and double cheese. Sometimes I think I could eat pizza morning, noon, and night. All of this talk about pizza is making me hungry. Let's order a pizza now. This is way more interesting. Do you agree? In this sample, we use the four different types of sentences: the declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. They provided emotion, excitement, pizzas to our paragraph. Okay, now you try. Let's have this. This is it's a good writing. So what you will be doing, but it's boring, it's dull, it's monotonous, it sounds robotic. So what you will have to do is to do this. You're going to create, you are going to reword this, rewrite this, do this on your own. You will have to use the four kinds of sentences. Okay, I'll just read it. You have, and now you have different answers for this. This summer, I visited Six Flags over Texas. Several of my friends went with me. We had lots of fun. There were lots of exciting rides. My favorite was a Titan roller coaster. It had lots of twists and turns at 90 miles per hour. We rode it at least 3 times. I would like to visit Six Flags again. That seemed okay, right? But that you could do better than that. By of course, you could make this adventure way more interesting for the readers. Okay, by using the four kinds of sentences: the declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. So that's it, class. Thank you. I hope you will be doing your assignment. So keep using the four kinds of sentences according to function or purpose, even in your daily talking, in your daily communication or conversation, more so in your writing. Thank you. This has been Teacher Jerry A. Java for English with Jerry Java. Bye bye bye.